Hey guys, welcome back to MinnieMindyReacts, and I am back with another video on this channel. I react to other reactors, and videos that I love, um, as far as like content, like mommy content, food mukbangs, and other YouTubers that I really love. If you're interested in getting some cool reactions, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you would like me to react to. And today I am coming to react to King's Corner, which is one of my favorite YouTubers. I seen that she spoke on the Cuzzo AB thing. I have been watching Cuzzo AB for like a really long time, and it's been very disheartening to see what's currently going on between her and Rena Maria. But I seen that King's Corner was able to get some of the videos that I was not quite ready to like get because like I couldn't get into my YouTube. I couldn't like get my technology to work. Like it's been a real like mess over here. So now that we finally got this going, we're gonna react now. So stay tuned. Also, guys, let me know if you want the intro in the beginning or like separated from like my intro and the reaction. Let me know how you want that to play out, because if you prefer it in the front or in the middle to separate my introduction and the reaction, let me know. So we're gonna jump right in to this here.
What up, QC crew? King Day is in the mother building.
She said she my eye, but I don't know her. Had to look her up. I've been on these next so long, sometimes I forget stuff.
Warning. Everything said in this video and on this platform is strictly my opinion and all alleged. Here, we speak about hot topics on YouTube and other social media platforms for entertainment and conversational purposes only. Viewer discretion is advised.
For me too.
What it do? It is your homie King Day here in King's Corner, and I am back with another reaction video for you. Now look, I had just uploaded the first vlog in I don't know how long. I have uploaded vlogs on this channel before. I don't know how long it's been since I uploaded a vlog. And not even 30 minutes later, my phone goes off like boom. Yo, King, Rinah is live. Rinah is live. Rinah is live. So I run over to Rinah's channel, click on the live. Before I even click on the live, she has Cuzzo AB as a thumbnail. I'm like, oh my God, is about to go down, right? So y'all know I'm nosy, right? As I click on her live, I minimize the screen and I go type in Cuzzo AB because that means there's some sort of video or something coming out. Now, in the back of my head, I'm like, maybe this is something exclusive. Maybe Cuzzo reached out to Rinah and Rinah is, you know, talking about that situation. Or maybe Cuzzo AB has broken her silence. Now, Rinah came on here and I believe said that Cuzzo made bail a couple days ago. And I have been following the case. Everything is public record. I don't post that type of stuff over here, but people have dropped it in my DMs. People have dropped it in the comment section. I'm like, look, I'm already on top of it, fam bam. Because the moment she said that Cuzzo went to jail for it, I'm like, is this serious? Is this for real? Like, I really wasn't questioning. Is this a joke? Is this a prank? Was tea. When I found the actual booking information, I was like, oh, this is real, right? So I goes to Cuzzo AB channel and guess what? Guess what, y'all? Y'all ain't got to guess. Cuzzo has uploaded a video about the situation. Of course, we're going to tap into the video, but before we get into the video, I want to kind of go over some of the things that Rinah Marie has done and said in the in-between time from the moment she dropped the first live up until now. So we're going to play a little bit of catch up for a little bitty second, and we're going to get straight into the reaction with Cuzzo, all right?
And before we get into the catch up, I just wanted to say that domestic violence is very serious. And in a lot of cases, a lot of women are not getting out, especially in these um really toxic relationships where like oh, I will unalive you if you leave, or if you leave me, or you won't be able to live without me. Like, you need to be able to get out of those situations. And I really applaud her for taking the steps to make sure that she is safe. And while I did love them together, this is one of those cases where, once again, you cannot glorify couples that you see on social media, because you never know what is going on behind the scenes. And I don't know, like, it just hurt me so bad to see her like going through these things, because like in so many videos, like, you seen her like uplifting Cuzzo AB, and like, being that mature figure, because as Cuzzo AB has said, like in a few videos, she is tired of like people leaving her and like using her and stuff. And you can tell that Rena Maria really did love her and like really did want to be there for her. So like, I don't know, it just hurts my heart so bad, because I really did love them together, and I was happy that like Cuzzo had her to like love her and care about her. But like, sometimes trauma is so big and like so wide that you end up taking that out on a person. And not to say that that's okay, because it absolutely isn't okay, but Cuzzo really needs help, and she really needs therapy, and she really needs to, you know, dig deep in and get the help that she needs for herself, because every relationship that she gets into, she is going to end up possibly unaliving somebody if she does not fix the trauma that is deep within herself. So, we're going to continue playing this video and get into it.
So I ain't gonna hold you. I never do. If you fuck with me like I fuck with you, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share, share, share. We're gonna get straight into this video. Let's get it. Let go. Now, this is a post that she made 4 days ago, and it was to Cuzzo AB. Now, y'all make sure y'all pause to read, because I'm about to be talking and talking and talking. I won't give you any silence. I'm gonna give you a second to hit pause. Okay, you ready? Let's go.
So, I'm going to read it because she didn't read it. It says, Ashley at Cuzzo AB, I want you to know that I am not dropping the charges. I can't stop replaying in my head how you repeatedly hit me after striking me with a fifth of liquor bottle, causing it to break on my head. And even after that, you repeatedly hit me. I'm not going to lie, I wanted better for you. I wanted you to grow, and I wanted to love you. But you have serious problems, and yeah, I talk or address every time I talk or address you, it will be public from now on. Because I'm tired of hiding. You broke my spirit so bad. The look on your face while you were grabbing my hair and hitting me. The fear I felt, I can't close my eyes without seeing that night. You wanted to harm me. I will never look at you the same again. Please do not come to the house in Cleveland. I will be filing a restraining order today. Don't know when you will get bonded out, but don't contact me. Just please allow me to heal, and I wish you nothing but the best. I love you, and I always will, but you will no longer have access to me. I pray you get better. I want to see you win, but I will never allow you to do what you did that night to me again. And I will pray your next lover, you give her a helmet on entry in case you throw another bottle. Sincerely, that girl that has chosen to be done. It was a low key shade at the end, but that's deep and it's crazy.
So to sum it all up, for those of you who did not pause to read, Rena Marie is pretty much adding Cuzzo here on YouTube, letting her know that she's not going to drop the charges at all. She's pretty much traumatized by the events that took place that night, with Cuzzo AB throwing that bottle at her head, knocking her out, and continuing to, fight her while Rinah was weak and couldn't really defend herself to her best ability. She pretty much saying she can't look at Cuzzo the same no more. She wanted to love her. She wants the best for her. She's done with the situation. She's done with Cuzzo, and she's just ready to move on. Now, this post is still up as of right now. So if you want to go over there and leave a comment, hit a like, leave some encouraging words or some advice to Rinah, feel free to do so. Mind you guys, during this time, Cuzzo still has not responded to anything. So Rinah goes on and makes another post the next day. Now it does says edited up there, but I believe it may have been a couple typos in there that she fixed, because when I read it the first time, I don't see much different from this time. So you guys go ahead and pause to read. Now I'm going to scroll down so y'all can get the rest of this. And again, all of this is still on her page. So if you guys don't want to pause to read and you want to check it out later, go ahead and do so. Pause to read again. All right, so let's finish getting into it. So with this post right here, I kind of got a vibe of Rinah feeling a tad bit bad for the image she may be painting of Cuzzo. She might be feeling bad because Cuzzo was receiving lots and lots of hate. If you go to Cuzzo's page and go check out not the video she uploaded that we're about to react to, but the ones before that, people are going in. I see like 1 or 2, maybe 3 positive comments. Aside from that, people are going in on Cuzzo, right? And so I felt like Rinah was kind of feeling bad for what was going on, but she was still, trying to stand on business and let Cuzzo know, like, you can't do this. This is not okay. I love you. I wanted to continue to love you. I wanted to be with you. She explained why she stayed after, time and time again of Cuzzo being abusive. But she also showed that, I got to stand on business. I got to be true to myself. I got to love myself enough to leave. I got to love myself enough to know that it's not worth it, right? At the end of the day, just to sum it up, And if y'all got something else for me, y'all let me know in the comments. We love to have that conversation down in the comments section. So while Rinah was making those posts on her community post, she also was uploading lives. She gave us updates of her getting home, her going to the hospital. She gave details about how many stitches or staples, I'm not sure which one it was, but how many stitches or staples she would need. She had 2, injuries. One of them needed more staples or stitches than the other. So her head was, pretty banged up. She showed us her with her, she said, cousin that acts like her auntie or acts like her mama or something like that. And she was just pretty much saying, I'm finna get back to being positive. I don't want to, I'm not trying to get any sympathy from anybody. I'm not trying to play the victim card, nothing like that. But she wants people to be aware of what was going on and kind of just express her feelings about the entire situation. So things had, started to simmer down a little bit up until today. So before we jump into Rinah's response, we're going to go ahead and see what Cuzzo had to say. Y'all ready? Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Man, I've been trying to make this video all week. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But
what happened?
I know you guys been seeing what's been going on the internet. And
what she mean she been trying to make it all week? Like she couldn't, build up the courage to make it. She had technical difficulties with her camera.
I feel like she didn't know how she was gonna come and assess the situation. And that's why I feel like she didn't know what to say, number one, because now this is already the second time that Rinah has come to the internet saying that she has put hands on her. 2, she is a YouTuber with a large following, and she doesn't want to lose that following, right? Because like this is the way that she makes money and she's able to travel and things like that. But then 3, this is the second girl that has come out and said that she has put hands on them. So I think she didn't know how to come to the internet with it, because now everybody's going haywire, because it's like, oh, now this God-fearing, holy person that we all thought was a great person is not the greatest person. So, that's a lot to take in, especially because we don't know all sides of the story, right? Like we don't know Cuzzo AB's side, and not to say that Rinah Maria may or may not be telling the truth, but we don't know exactly what happened that night. So, like, all we know for sure is that alcohol was involved because in order to be hit in the head with a liquor bottle, alcohol needs to be available. So, um, I don't know. I don't know.
People were telling her not to do it. She was battling if she should. What the hell she means? She been trying to make it all week.
I just want to say that there is always two sides to a story. Actually, it's three sides to a story.
Yeah.
But I have been advised at this time not to share my side of the story, not to talk about the other person involved, and to just remain silent. So if you're looking for what happened on my end, this is not going to be that type of video. If you are here to continuously crucify me, I wish you well upon your journey, but you do not have to watch me. And for those who have sent me messages, sent me emails, DMs, texts, check on me, I want to say thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. You know,
So she's been advised not to speak on the situation, not to talk about the topic. Why make a video titled Addressing Everything? And that's really not what you're about to do. I know it's clickbait. I know I tell y'all about clickbait. So apparently this is clickbait, but why even mention that part? If you've been advised not to talk about the situation, why even mention that you've been advised not to talk about the situation? Why you just ain't come back eating some more crawfish? You know, people, in my opinion, like to keep stuff stirred up, like to keep stuff going, like to prolong things by speaking around something. And we're going to watch it. Maybe she slips up and says something, you know, whatever. It's titled Addressing Everything. I don't know too much because of AB doing clickbait, but maybe she does. I don't watch a whole lot of videos of hers. But she could have got on this video and talked about whatever else she's going to talk about and not even mention that night. Do you know how many content creators I have seen get dragged through the mud on the Shade Room or on the Shade Room Teens, on other social media platforms? Like, just say the drama happened on YouTube, people will be dragging them on Facebook, they'll be dragging them on TikTok, and they come and upload their everyday vibe. If they're mukbangers, they just
But not, oh, let me not
come
pause it
back
like
and
that.
they do their
Dang,
mukbang,
dang.
and they don't.
Uh, but that's true also. But I think too, a lot of the times, like, it's hard to not come back and say anything when you have like so many people bashing you for this one thing that this person is saying. But I do agree. If she was told not to talk about it, she should have just been posting regular content. Because now what I see her doing, because I've still been watching her videos, what I've seen her doing now is she's posting up old videos to where she's mentioning Rinah. And I'm just like, why don't you just make newer content where like you don't have to say her name or you don't have to mention what she's done for you or whatever. Um, but people move how they move, man. And people will deal with things how they will know will continue to help them benefit off the situation. So I don't know. But it's true.
Address nothing. If they don't want to see anything negative, they shut the comments off, because
Mm-hmm.
we all know that you can't kill fire with fire. The only way the situation stops growing is if you stop feeding it. We all know that, right? So if Cuzzo would have came on here and was like, Cuz, and got to doing a crawfish or you know, whatever else she eat, another seafood video in the car, at a restaurant, whatever, a regular old vlog, spend a day with me. If Cuzzo would have got back to her scheduled program, of course people would have been like, why you ain't talking about the situation? How you just gonna do what you did and then try to get back to normal, whatever. But all that shit, it dies. All of it dies. Eventually, all of it will die. But you come in here and within the first minute of your video, you say, I was advised not to talk about the situation. So I'm not going to talk about the situation. Why even mention it? Keep it pushing. But let's see what she got to say.
I've been crucified on the internet all week. And it was kind of a battle to come back. Because the same app that blessed me is the one that's trying to break me, but I will not be broken. I will not be broken in this season of my life. There's some things that I wish I could say that I can't, but I know God is shining down right now, and he's sending his angels around me to protect me so I can do what's best for me at this time. I am a God-fearing woman. Always have been, always been a prayer, always will be. And nobody will ever be able to take my relationship with God away from me or try to paint me to be a picture that I know that I am not. My heart is big. It will always be big. I just want to take this time to move forward in love, to heal. I just started going to AA. I just started going to AA. Because for a long time, I never wanted to admit that I was an alcoholic. You know? But when you in AA, the first thing they say before you speak is, "Hi, my name is Ashley and I'm an alcoholic." So I've been going to AA and I've been going to therapy. And this is something that honestly I should have did years ago to free myself from the burdens and the trauma.
She just got released like this week. How many sessions has she been to? She says she been going. Do they double up on sessions? I'm just curious. I'm not being funny. I'm just curious to know, do they be doubling up on sessions? Is there a such thing as going every single day? How does it work for y'all? Because I know my therapy sessions was at least a week apart. At least.
I think it varies like state to state. One of my friends, like her mom was well, it also depends on like where AA is being facilitated at. Like if it's in a actual like establishment, like someplace where like you are going like into a hospital setting, it might be like where you can like schedule it or whatever. But in most cases, like my uncle and like my friend's mom and stuff, they were going to churches. um so it depends on where exactly um they're going, like if it's like a church or like a actual like hospital setting or like something like that. But usually like in churches they have like a couple of like AA um meetings or whatever, like twice a week, or some places even 3 times a week. So it just depends like state to state. um but yeah, she could be going to like a church or something. As far as therapy, I don't know if that's like online or like in person as well. Like I don't know, but I know that when you go to a church, it could be a couple of times a week.
Somebody let me know in the comments. That's a real question. I'm so serious.
And the things that I have went through and never healed from, and just kept jumping from person to person and never healing from anything and just masking it, you know? And I'm not making no excuses, and nor can I confirm nor deny of what happened that night.
Stop mentioning it.
But what I
Again, stop throwing it out there. Let it die. If you're not going to talk about it, you're not going to give details, the best thing to do is let it die. If you've already been advised, somebody already told you, whether that was a lawyer, a family member, whoever, somebody already told you, zip it up, you should be doing just that.
am saying is that we all fall short. We all fall short.
Facts.
Nobody in this world is perfect.
Nope.
One of my biggest problems is always being worried about what somebody else is going to think of me, what somebody else is going to say to me, or what somebody else. That's always been one of my biggest problems. And this time, it's going to be a little different, because this time I'm walking with the Spirit, and I'm walking with what God has designed specifically for me. So I'm going to take this time to continue making videos, because, like I said, this app has blessed me a lot. And it's not just about money.
But I just want to also say too, um, that in most cases, a lot of times people really like push God and push, you know, being God fearing and like all of that when they're like at their lowest points. Like a lot of people don't even pray until they're in a really effed up situation. So whether that's jail, whether that's car accidents, whether that's um going through a situation like this, like a lot of people find God at their lowest points, and I'm not gonna say that, you know, you shouldn't, I'm not gonna say that that's not when you should reach out to God, but in most cases, that's when a lot of people do really push, believing in God and stuff. And that's not to say that it's not true about her. Because I do believe, like I said, I've been watching her for a long time, but you know, pray and actually get help, because there's God could only do but so much. If you're not willing to get the help that you need for yourself, God can only take you so far. So, like, you also have to be willing to take yourself further than just, I'm God fearing and God put me on this path and I'm not going to stray away, or whatever the words are being said. You need to actually push yourself and get the help that you need in order to get better for yourself and your future. So, I don't know.
It's about the people that I met, my supporters, my people, my Cuzzo G's. Y'all know the vibes. But at this time, I'm gonna just take some time to heal. I'm gonna take some time to focus on myself, to quit drinking, and to become the person that I want to be for me.
So this your last video?
You know, everybody's gonna have their opinions. That's just what it's gonna be. It kind of reminds me of when they crucified Jesus on that cross, and he's never said a mumbling word.
Don't compare.
So if you still support me, I want to say thank you.
And if he never said a mumbling word, don't compare, because you saying many words right now. Don't compare.
Not only that, but Jesus ain't bust nobody in the head. So I'm just saying, not to be petty or nothing, but he ain't hit nobody in the head with no liquor bottle. So
let's continue.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I've always been transparent with myself on this app. I've always been honest with y'all on this app. I've been honest about my highs. I've been honest about my lows.
Okay.
I've been honest about my struggles. I've been honest about every single thing. And this time is not going to be no different. So, my camera about to go overheat. So this time is no difference. I'm on the road to sobriety, and I'm on the road to make myself a better person for me and heal from the things that I never took time to heal from, you know. And like I said, I know you guys want answers. However, you just not gonna get them over here from me. My best option right now is just to stay silent and to keep walking with the Spirit, man. God ain't never forsake me, and this moment is not gonna be no different. I'm still gonna pray. I'm still gonna worship. I'm still gonna be authentically who I was designed to be. Because we all fall short. We all fall short, and can't nobody on this app sit up here and tell me that they don't fall short.
You're right.
So thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. Thank you to everybody who done sent me messages. And I do want to say this, that if you're struggling with an addiction, or if you're struggling with anything, man, go get you some help. Go get you some help. I should have got help way sooner. You know, because I've always struggled with bipolar depression.
way sooner you should have got help, because now this is already the second girl coming out saying you done beat on her. So way sooner.
I've always struggled with alcoholism. I've always struggled with these things, and I've been very vocal about my struggle, but I never took the initiative to go and get help. I was just fed more alcohol. And so I'm taking a stance for myself.
And when she says fed more alcohol, does she mean by the people around her, or did she feed herself more alcohol?
To just say that God will always stand in the gap for my silence. God will always stand in the gap for me. And that's what I'm on, and that's what I'm believing, and that's what I'm standing on. And I know you guys have a lot of questions. But right now I can't answer them. So all I can ask is that if you still support me, keep supporting me on this journey.
why not just say, I'm not going to answer him? Because a couple seconds ago, she literally just said she's not going to talk about it. She going to stay silent. And now she's saying right now she can't answer him. Keep it a buck and just say, I'm never going to answer him. You'll never get a response from over here. I'm
about to start a vlog channel on my sobriety journey.
And part of me kind of felt like maybe the reason why she was saying she was advised not to say anything about it is because it is an open case. And maybe she is getting like some type of lawyer or something to like help like deal with this. Um, so part of me felt like that's why she was saying that. But I don't know. All this shit is just unfolding crazy.
And this time, this chapter, we got a lot to unpack. And I'm not saying it's gonna be the easiest, but I know this time around it's gonna be worth it. So this video kind of hard because it is a lot of stuff that I do want to say.
But you're never going to say it, right?
But I'm not here to defend. I'm not here to deflect. I'm just not here for that. I'm here to move forward in love, and I'm here to heal. And God knows the truth. God knows the absolute truth.
Don't nobody
and I'm
know.
standing on that, and I'm leaning on it. Been out here with my family, being loved on, getting some help for my addiction, getting some help for my bipolar depression. And this new chapter just about to be, it's about to be about healing. And I know it's some people who my age probably can relate. It's some people who older than me that can relate. It's some people that's younger than me that can relate. And sometimes, man, you dealing with a giant that's bigger than you, that you just gotta call out for help. And I've been crying out for help for a long time, man. I was just fed more alcohol. But this time I gotta take responsibility for my life and the way I want to move in it.
Yep.
And I'm open, and I'm ready to heal, and I'm ready to get me some help. And I'm just ready to be a better person for myself. So once again, there's always two sides to a story. In this chapter of my life, mine will not be told. I want to say thank y'all for y'all support.
Oh, now she's saying in this chapter.
I just want to say thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for y'all love. My Cuzzo G's, y'all know my heart. And I'm standing on that. And I'm standing 10 toes down on what I've been advised to do. And all I can do is just get back to recording content. Get back to doing what's best for me. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
So now she is saying in this chapter, we're not going to get any answers from her. So maybe one day we will, maybe we never will. But it just kind of is what it is. You know, if she chooses to stay silent, she has that right. No one can make her talk. Doesn't matter how many times people say, you should own up. You should tell us what's going on. You should tell us your side. Can't nobody make her do anything. She has control over herself. No one can make her do anything. So if she doesn't want to, whether it's because internally it does nothing for her or because she's been advised, either way, no one can make her speak on the topic. But when she came out with that video, Rinah made a live. Rinah actually made 3 lives. Only one of those lives is still on Rinah's channel right now, from what I can see. Now, I don't know if
And that, not to like cut her off, but that's also like what is like aggravating because like Rinah's going live saying a lot of things, but then because people are making like response videos and stuff, or like people are screenshotting it or whatever, she's then turning around and putting the videos that she's going live to say things in on private. So when I went back to her profile to see um to get the catch up of like what's been going on, all those videos are privated. So like I don't know what's going on with her, and if it's because like she just doesn't want it on her page. But my whole thing is, if you're gonna go the extra mile to post things up and go live to say certain things and then put it private, you probably just shouldn't say it at all, because people are gonna be screenshotting, people are gonna be reacting, people are gonna, you know, be posting it on YouTube for you. So it's either you say what you gotta say and leave it up, or just don't say it at all, because either way it's gonna be posted on YouTube.
I'm having an issue and it's not updating, or if she deleted them. But I got them. I got them. So right now we are going to react to the one that is live here on the channel, and we're gonna make it do what it do.
We got a lot to unpack. And I'm not saying it's gonna be the easiest, but I know this time around it's gonna be worth it. So this video kind of hard because there's a lot of stuff that I do want to say.
Girl, what you want to say?
But I'm not here to. I'm not here to defend.
How do you feel about your favorite YouTuber being a drug addict?
What you want to say?
I'm here.
Question.
Did y'all hear that in the background?
Mm-hmm.
How y'all feel about y'all favorite YouTuber being a drug addict? That's what someone in the background said. Now, I don't know if she is referring to alcohol as a drug. Some people do consider alcohol to be a drug because it be having people wilding out. But is she talking about alcohol or something else? And I'm not trying to stretch it. It's just a question. What y'all think about it?
How do you feel about your favorite YouTuber being a drug addict?
So look.
A drug
y'all.
The absolute truth.
Okay.
I'm standing on it and I'm leaning on it.
Just said I was just fed more alcohol. When I met you, I was not a drinker. When I met you, I was not a drinker. I did none of that. Anytime we drink, it's because of you. Can you play it? Because you're not, hold on.
This time I gotta take responsibility for my life.
You're not,
And I'm ready
okay,
to get help.
okay,
And I'm just ready to be a better person for myself.
okay,
So once again, there's
Okay.
always two sides to the story.
okay, two sides,
And this
Okay.
chapter of my life might will not be told.
okay.
I want to say thank
It's
y'all
not
for y'all
told
support.
because you avoiding the truth. Like,
Not her talking to the TV like Cuzzo standing right
I
there.
just want to say thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all for y'all love. My Cuzzo G's, y'all know my heart. And I'm standing on that. And I'm standing 10 toes down on what I've been advised to do. And all I have to do is just get back to recording content.
Okay.
Get back to doing what's best for me. So I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
alright, so this is what I got to say. Y'all, so I went on YouTube and her video had popped up. This is what I got to say about that whole thing. Like, it's bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. You not taking accountability of what happened. You talking about you've been advised not to talk about it because your side of the story is bullshit. It's bullshit. You hit me in the head with a bottle because I said I didn't want to be with you. Number one, you hit me in the head with a bottle. Bro, and after you hit me in the head, you repeatedly, like, pulling my hair, punching me in my face. Like, you are, like, not taking no accountability. You saying that you are finally in AA. I don't know how could you possibly could already get in AA. Maybe I'm gonna sound illiterate, but you're on the road because the only home that you had was with me, and you're not welcome back to the house because of what you did. So you doing this fake ass spiel online about how I know I got a problem, and you trying to pull the sympathy card, like you really, oh yeah, I do this. What about me? You hit me in the head with a bottle months prior to any of the videos that she posted first or anything that I've ever said. You were punching me in my face when you got drunk. Like, you were breaking shit, throwing cameras, throwing phones, and I was not going to. Can you grab my phone? Can somebody grab that phone on the counter?
Oh,
I was not going to do this, but this is a. All you had to do was get on there and say you're sorry for hitting you with a bottle. I still wouldn't have been with you, but at the same, you're like. I just don't appreciate how she's trying to like pull the victim card like it's two sides of the story, her side, my side, and the truth. Like anything I stated.
And that's true. It is two sides to a story. And Rinah's side is about her feelings, her point of view, the injuries she faced, the emotions she had to go through. All of that is Rinah's side. And Cuzzo has the same thing. Cuzzo has her reasoning for why this happened and why that happened and how it happened. She has a whole nother point of view of the situation. But as Rinah stated, I feel like regardless to anybody's side of the story, if Rinah say that the girl hit her in the head with a bottle and Cuzzo knows she hit her in the head with the bottle, right? At least we know at the end of the day, Rinah was hit in the head with the bottle by Cuzzo. Now, Cuzzo's reasoning for doing it, it may be one explanation versus Rinah's. Rinah may say, no, you didn't hit me in the head because I said this. You hit me in the head because I did that. And Cuzzo may say, I hit you in the head for something you did 3 years ago. You know, we don't know what's in people's brain. But if Cuzzo threw a bottle or held the bottle, hit her, however it went down, if that is true, Cuzzo hit or threw a bottle and it hit Rinah's head and busted it. At least we know that part of the story is true. Now I would hate for it to have been a situation where Rinah is on some thin line between love and hate type shit, and she threw the bottle at her own head and she busted her own head and then called the police. You know, Rinah said Cuzzo got in the car and drove off, was trying to get away from the police and all types of stuff. A lot of stuff happened that night. And I think right now, what's hurting Rinah the most is Cuzzo not taking accountability. I feel like even if Cuzzo, before she posted a video on YouTube, if Cuzzo would have apologized to Rinah through text message or phone call or whatever, through goddamn email, through Cash App, whatever. And I'm not saying send her money to apologize. I'm just saying you can write a note. She could have sent her $1 and wrote a note. I can't get through to you on text message. I can't get through to you on email, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. You got me blocked on everything. I had no other choice but the cash.
But in most cases too, like on my phone, even if I block somebody, I still get the message. It's just in the block setting. So, I mean, that's also an option. You got emails, you got, you know, any other way without even like sending money, you could create a whole nother, way to contact her. I've had people that I've blocked contact me through different numbers because they got like different, like those different phone numbers. So it's different ways to go about shit.
Cash App you a little dollar. I'm not trying to compensate you. I'm not trying to pay you off. I'm trying to get your attention to apologize to you because you have me blocked on everything. So don't get that mixed up. I'm not saying send her money for an apology. But what I'm saying is get through to her some sort of way and just apologize. We seen the video of when she apologized the last time. Yes, she threw that off the internet real quick, uploaded it and deleted it real quick and never put it back up. But she apologized. She admitted to being abusive, all of that. But now this time around, she said she even went to jail in Houston. But now this time around, oh, I'm not going to speak on nothing. And maybe she did get legal advice. And her lawyer or whoever told her, look, don't say nothing. Don't get yourself into no deeper hole. They may still have to go to court about some things. Don't say nothing about nothing. Don't admit. Don't apologize. Don't nothing. That could be true. But I just feel like if Rinah has already pressed the charges, the least that could have been done was an apology.
Was a lie. Like, if I lied on the part, you could have just flat out said she's lying. But you don't. I'm advised not to do this. I'm advised not to do that.
She never said she was lying. That's the truth.
So sorry, but it will not be addressed. No, I'm going to address it because you're dead wrong. Like, at first.
Now, y'all, I did watch the live. I promise you. She didn't say too much more after that. This live is still up. If you want to watch the last 3 minutes of that one, it's a little bit of copyright music that's about to get ready to play. And I don't feel like going through the troubles of muting stuff. Long story.
Thank you for saving us. Thank you.
Short, the last 3 minutes of this video, she's pretty much saying she wants Cuzzo to take accountability for her actions of throwing that bottle to her head and busting it. She also says, she also gets, a little riled up, and she says, y'all, I'll be back. Watch this. I'll be back. She leaves. When she comes back on live, she is playing an audio recording of Cuzzo like begging for a shot, like just begging for alcohol. And Rinah is pretty much saying no. I do have that video. It's a real short one. Y'all go ahead and check that out.
I was hyped my last live because I just had how I feel about everything. I really feel like she doesn't take accountability. She's trying not to tell the truth. You keep saying you've been advised not to say anything. It just don't make sense. It don't read because speak up for yourself. Stand up. Tell your story. Tell what happened. The reason why you're not going to tell a story is because you know it's not the truth. I want you to tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying about getting hit upside the head with a bottle because I told you I didn't want to be with you. I want you to tell me all this. So in our relationship, it was like, partying, you know, we didn't do much party, but when we did, we partied. She is a drinker. I was also drinking with her, but the way I get drunk is I'm happy. I don't hurt anybody, I don't disrespect people, you know. And it was this one particular night, I was just ready to go to bed. And I wanted to say all that in the beginning and let you know that, yeah, I'm in my 20s, I do drink as well. But it has never been to the point where I'm hurting somebody around me. So I used to record a video because she'd get so drunk. I used to record a voice memo because she used to get so drunk that she didn't remember. So I used to record these for my safety and to let her see herself the following day. And because all you had to do was come on here, tell the truth, and apologize because you didn't, and you trying to play victim again. Like, I'm about to spill everything. I'm about to play it. Listen to this, y'all. All this was because she won another shot. Did y'all hear her? I told her to stop drinking. I want another shot. What did I do, Sabrina? Nothing. But I gotta be isolated because I said I want another shot. I didn't do nothing. I never isolated you. I just wanted to. Yesterday you said you were mad that you took so many shots. I'm saying yesterday you said you took so many shots. And I'm laying in bed and have sex. It's because, okay. Listen closely. She threw something. Listen closely. Door slam. And this was a day that she didn't give support. But this is what happens when she gets drunk. But you won't hear none. You up here admitting like, oh yeah, I'm going to AA. Oh, I need help. Everybody got their own stuff. Like you doing this whole speech instead of saying, I hit her in the head with a bottle. And that's how I feel. It's more. So until I get my apology, because at this point you playing on me. You playing on my name. And you trying to make it seem like I'm uncredible and I lied about something. I lied about what I said in my life. I said the exact truth. And yes, that was because of OAB. I said the exact truth in my life. But instead of being honest and being accountable and standing for something, you just sit there and say, oh, I've been advised not to talk about it, but it's always two sides, three sides, the truth and my side and her side. Girl, you can miss me with that because all I spoke was true. I just don't like when somebody just try to like downplay the situation. Like you really sitting there downplaying everything that I've been through. You're downplaying it. And you're downplaying it by saying, oh, I just need help and we all make mistakes. Acknowledge what you did. Tell the truth. Like, tell the truth. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I ain't pissed off because I'm pissed off because instead of getting up there telling the truth or taking accountability or just saying, man, I'm sorry, I hit you in the head with a bottle. Instead of saying anything, your first time to speak, you talk to people in circles for 8 minutes.
But my whole thing is she's not gonna text you or say to you, hey, I'm sorry for hitting you in the head with a bottle simply because she's not gonna admit to that, even if that may be your truth. if there's still a court case open, she's not going to admit to that because she's trying to get out of that. So she's not going to say, "Oh, I'm sorry I hit you in the head with a bottle. I'm sorry I abused you. I'm sorry I did X, Y, and Z." She's not going to say that because by saying that, you have more proof that she did what she's probably saying she didn't. So she's not going to do that, and she's not going to take accountability, and I think that's where she's kind of like messing up at, because like if this is somebody that you are claiming to be your wife and somebody that you claim you love and somebody that you claim you want to be with and has made your life so much better, why not at least give them that apology and take the accountability that you need to take? That way you can move forward, even if she never wants to be with her again. That's the first step to one, allowing the person you love to heal, but also healing yourself by acknowledging that you effed up. And I don't think she's going to do that because she's not ready to do that. And that's why the last video she put it up and she took it down, because she was getting a lot of flack the last time.
Better that. So, wow, I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to get off of here. It ain't because of no court case she don't want to say nothing. This is not her first time in jail for domestic violence. The last time I bonded her out with my dumb ass.
What y'all think about it? Y'all drop it down below what y'all think about it. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Rinah actually had 3 community posts since she went live, but right now there's only 2. And unfortunately, I did not screenshot the other one. So this is all we have right here. But she pretty much saying like, you know, Cuzzo is a narc. This is what she's saying. Cuzzo is a narc. And she done. She's just saying she waiting on everything to be public, where people can actually read everything for themselves and, you know, pretty much see what's tea and see what's going on. Y'all, I don't know. I feel like Rinah was in a mood to kind of out everything. She says she always records, you know, when Cuzzo gets super drunk, one, so that she can play it for Cuzzo and Cuzzo can see how she was acting that night before or that day before, because Cuzzo says she doesn't remember. And then 2, you know, for her safety and evidence. So a part of me felt like she was getting ready to just drop them. And I think maybe I'm not going to say came to her senses, but maybe someone was just like, just wait, you know. Let's not just act off anger. Let's calm down. If this is something that you want to do it when you're calm. Do it when you've sat on it. Do it when you've really thought about it. Make sure this is something that you really want to do. Or you can wait for court, or you can, you know, there's other ways around it. You can do this behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? But I think Rinah really is just looking for an apology. And maybe she's looking for an apology like the one, you know, she got last time. Rinah also said, like, you know, she bailed Cuzzo out the last time. So maybe Cuzzo is just feeling a little bit betrayed. I don't know. But we watching it unfold, y'all. We watching everything unfold. Y'all, I just want to know what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Like I said, people was eating Cuzzo alive in her last little mukbang video. And those same people eating her alive is now saying, oh yeah, praying for you. This will pass, this or that. And I have nothing negative to say about people praying for people, because everyone needs prayer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad people are praying for her. And I hope she really is getting that help. I hope she's not here doing all this preaching and teaching and really just lying. I hope she is in therapy. I hope she is attending AA meetings. I hope she does get better. I hope she gets to a point one day in her life where she says, you know what, Rinah, you don't deal with me no more. Even if it's a year, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 16 years later, I don't care when it is. I hope she just gets to a point where she pretty much just says, Rinah, I apologize for everything I put you through. I was in this, you know, state of mind. I was dealing with these things. I have learned from my mistakes. I have learned about how my specific brain works and operates. And at the end of the day, you didn't deserve the physical and or mental abuse I put you through. And once Rinah heals, if Rinah played any part in being abusive towards Cuzzo, because we don't know. We're not gonna just sit here and say Rinah's 100% innocent. Rinah has never hit Cuzzo. Rinah has never manipulated Cuzzo. We don't know. Cuzzo has not said that. You know, Rinah has not admitted that. So we don't know. But if she is playing any part in abusing Cuzzo, I hope one day she can come to apologize to her and they both be healed. It doesn't mean get back together, get in a relationship, let's try it again. No, but it's like I'm healed, I've identified the situation, and I fixed it. And that's just what I'm hoping for the both of them. And I hope y'all hoping the same thing. I just got one last thing to say. Come here. Now we know, just like you mentioned, the very first step in healing or fixing a situation is step into it face to face. We know that we have to take accountability and we have to be honest with ourselves. Of course, God knows your heart. Of course, maybe your family and closest friends know your heart. Know that you don't really mean harm, although you are harming the ones around you. You have to accept accountability on all levels. And when you actually feel it deep down in your heart, you must apologize for the hurt you have caused. In order to fully let it go and fully heal, you have to face it, accept it, acknowledge it, and fix it. And although this relationship may never be a thing anymore, or it may, we don't know. But even if it never becomes a thing anymore, you have to right your wrongs. I promise, I mean no harm during any part of this video. And I'm not siding with anybody in this situation. But I do know I can smell bullshit a mile away.
Y'all go follow King's Corner. I absolutely adore her. But I just want to say I'm wishing the best for the both of them. I hope that if this is the end, they both go on their way and they are successful. I do love them both. As I said, I've been watching Cuzzo AB for a long time before she even got with Rinah. But I've grown to love Rinah as well, and I've been in Rinah's comments, letting her know that she does have to walk away from this situation. Like, even if she doesn't walk away from it forever, just to walk away from it right now, because Cuzzo has a lot of work that she needs to do on herself. And if she does not do that work on herself, she is just going to continue sabotaging herself and everybody that she comes across. And she just has to work on herself and dig deep in and fix those traumas before she can, pursue a life with somebody else, or even herself to be on a successful path. Like, she has to fix what's deep in herself. So I wish them both the best. I love them both. And yeah, this is just a heavy time for the both of them, and I hope that they do the healing and they are around people that love them and care about them. So that is my view. I'm gonna end this video here. I love you guys, and let me know down in the comments how you feel about this situation. Also, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video out to your friends and family. And also, if there's any other videos that you would like me to react to, please leave it down in the comments. And I will react to them now that all my equipment and everything is up and I'm able to log into my account. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.